everybody out there in YouTube currently watching this. My name is Gabriel Flores, and you are going to watch a picture slideshow with me commenting on it. So stay tuned. Here we go. The first image just popped up. It looks like Kylie Jenner. I can't tell what the background is. I left a white border up top and bottom. She has her hair parted down the middle with her hair. It's pulled back though. It's pulled back, and there's like a strand of hair going in front of her left eye. She has like black hair. Her left hand is elevated. Her right hand is on her hip. She's wearing a really cool dress, gold dress. Really cool dress. I'd like to know who made that dress for her. It looks like, I mean, she probably does. I highly doubt she wears this kind of stuff like on a daily basis. So even though she's a movie star, I would still say probably not. And she's probably like at a award show or something. But I didn't care about that information because I wanted to look further at these pictures. And here we go. Here's the next one. And these pictures came from an article that I analyzed. And the way I analyzed them was by taking screenshots of the entire article, including all of the sponsored things at the bottom and stuff. I didn't really read those, but I just included it in there and I scanned over them again. But probably just like you guys, when you read an article online, those things are too daunting to try to even understand. And language in itself is daunting in itself to understand. So it's a big risk, even just reading an article. Believe it or not, for me, only because there's too many unknown factors about what the author's saying and this and that, and sometimes you feel, in my mind, I have a lot of mental problems, and I would only have to target writing in English and language as the reason for my mental problems, because where else would they come from? It only makes sense. So, I can't, I have a hard time with those, but I have a feeling I'm not the only one with that problem, but I do know there's other people out there that have way better lives than me as well. So that has to be noted. But anyways, I read through the article. I've read these articles a couple different ways, so I'm not going to elaborate on that, but basically I read through it, and then if I liked any of the images, I cropped out the images, and then I deleted the article, the words itself. But I did read the article because I like to hear the stories. I like to know what the fuck's going on and shit. Especially with stars, they are an important factor in this life. So, and we've been having way too many stars, and everybody has to die, and that's just so sad. But in my life, real time right now, we're having too many stars just pop off the map, and it's sad because we need to be protecting these guys. They need to be living until they're hundreds of years old. But anyways, this is a recurring ad that keeps popping up, so I keep taking screenshots and looking at it. This is of an artist, and in fact, I just heard this. This particular ad is a music ad of her album, and it's a really cool song that they feature on there. Her name's Renee. Here's the next image, another recurring ad, Arise, with the logo up top right of the words. A younger lady in a call center environment. And then on the left side of that are words. Let's see if I can pick out a few. Be your own boss in capital with the border around it. Then it looks like there's a button, an orange button with white words that you could click on, but you can't click on it now because I took a screenshot, captured it, and then I put it in here, which all of that would be rendered inactive at that point. But yeah, when I get the ad again, which I most definitely will based on past performance, then if I'm really that curious, I'll just click on it and boom, there it is. Here's another ad coming through my Google email account. Rectangle shape, white border on the bottom and top. In the bottom left corner is a blue rectangle with white letters, hashtag the closer you look. So the thing with hashtag, guys, is I'm confused about it. Twitter revolutionized hashtags, but now with YT, YouTube, which is where we're at now, you can utilize hashtags, which are essentially hyperlinks that'll take you to a off-site search result and produce a result based on the hashtag. So it's kind of unique. It's kind of cool. This is a logo, a government logo that I captured from my email. It's a square with it's blue. Got it. There's an eagle on front, an American flag. Really cool design stars, light blue sky in the background, brown wings, white beak, feathers. Okay, R&R, capital R, and symbol, capital R. This stands for rest and relaxation. White rectangle background. I picked this up from a VA, Veterans Affairs email I received, and they were advertising for different programs they feature for PTSD victims who can really benefit from this retreat that they're offering. It's like a vacation, and on top of just rest and relaxation is what it says. So I'll try to get more information on all of this stuff, of course, but that too, and we'll keep getting more information, good information. This is I don't know what this is. It's a picture though, and I got a border up top and bottom, white border. A woman getting a shot in her left arm. Kind of funny and ironic because I just got a shot, my flu shot in my left arm as well. So you know what? I didn't check the color of his gloves. It was a guy who gave me my shot. And in this particular image, you don't know if it's a guy or a girl who's providing the shot. Why? Because they are wearing surgical gloves. Next image just popped up. Rectangle from Veterans Affairs email I received. White background, blue lettering. And this features a unique aspect of what of an editing thing I did. I blurred out some of the words here because I didn't want them, and there was no way I could crop it out because when you crop, you can only crop in rectangles and squares. So, of course, if you rotate the image, you can do a little bit of stuff here and there. But if I don't have the information, if I don't know how to do it, fuck it, I'm not doing it, and I'll just move ahead with my agenda. And in that case, I wanted the words VA survivors because I can really relate to that. Here we go. White rectangle background, VA news, black lettering. The V and the A are capitalized, and the N in news is capitalized. So looks like this is a title of their article that they send me. They entitled it VA News because I can't think of another reason why VA News and the N in news would be capitalized. So that must be the name of their article they're sending me. That is my, what is it called? Hypothesis or whatever. So I tend to like to do hypothesis because it gives you another opportunity to gain more valuable information and give you opportunity to continue going ahead down your warpath. It's funny, we just saw this one. Why does Gabriel Flores not know what he's doing? That, and also I didn't see a problem with having this, multiples, because I'm taking multiples of the same one and all that. So that was Renee, the artist, advertised in my Google Play music application that pops up all the time. And I don't mind that one because she has a really good song and I like that song. Limited dash time in a rectangle shape, cropped image. This one, I really like this image because to the right of those words is a really cool background, and the background are the pictures of applications found in Google Play Store. That was collected from Google Play Store, a screenshot. Okay, next image. 3 images, Google Play Store. Sudoku is the one on the left, and it's like a square shape with rounded corners. The one to the right of that is also same size square shape, approximately same size square shape, rounded corners. some kind of shark with its mouth open, going towards the globe, the Earth, planet Earth, with a green background. To the right of that is a similar crop size image or image from of a windmill. And so, okay, next image. Sorry, I was trying to go fast because I wasn't sure. I knew I didn't have a lot of time, and I wanted to try to get something from each of those three. That's a little bit different for most of my images that pop up here because I usually only have one. But with those, I cropped them in three because there were so many. Plus, it just made sense. Okay, this one, intro offer, rectangle background, black lettering, both all lowercase. Don't know where it came from. Intro is a slang way of saying introduction and stuff like that. So why are they using slang? I have no fucking idea. Next image, Gabriel Flores. Lo and behold, who's that? That's me. With a rectangle, white background, black lettering. Of course, the first and last name are capitalized. I did not include my middle name. I think I got this from my old outdated resume. I have since updated it and included my middle name. So this is just, in memoriam of that one. Next image, white rectangle background, 3 words all in black. Each word, the first letter is capitalized in all of them. This says Google Play Pass. I'm assuming this came from the Google Play Store. And I don't know anything else about that. Looks like, the bottom of that rectangle has a little bit more space than the top. My aiming at that time was a little less accurate because I like to have it even. I like to have shit congruent. But this is, okay, 3 images. All 3 of them are square shape with a little bit of differences. The first image, though, on the left are 2 chess pieces. The next one to the right of that is a word search, picture of a word search. To the right of that is some kind of blue. There's blue, purple, yellow, red, green. There's like a dot in the center bottom, and there's like rays shooting up at the bottom of that as well. Okay, here is a rectangle, a cropped image that is a rectangle with a white background. And there's a square on the very left side of the rectangle that is a picture of some kind of lines. There's lines. It's like a gray background. Let's go to the next one. To the right of that is a square shape with rounded corners. It says risk, and rays are shooting in the background, blue background. To the right of that is a square rounded corners with card icons. The front one is a spade, and the background is blue, so the spade and the white card is blue. Next one, white rectangle, cropped image, background. To the left, on the left side of the rectangle, is a square with rounded corners and is an eye, a blue eye. To the right of that is another square with rounded corners with a Jeep going up a hill. To the right of that is a square with sharp corners with the letters ST that are red, and there's gray in the picture. There's yellow, something yellow at the bottom. Let's look at the bordering and the spacing. Spacing looks pretty good on the left and the right. I'm looking at the amount of space, white space I left from each picture. White rectangle background. Inside that is a black border rectangle with rounded edges, though, unlike the cropped image, which has sharpened edges. And inside the bordered rectangle are the words start free trial. S in start is capitalized, but free trial is not. I don't know why they capitalized the first one because it's not a complete sentence. There's no period there. If it was the title, then all first letters would be capitalized. I don't get it. Okay, next one just popped up. White rectangle background. To the right of the rectangle is a square with sharp edges, and inside the square are a series of squares, and there it looks like there's letters there. To the right of that, though, is a square with rounded edges, green cards, looks like solitaire. To the right of that is a square with rounded edges and an alien or some kind of germ character. Looks like he's like a germ, like or something like that. Infection, I don't know, zombie or something, monster or something like that, alien. And in the background, there's like green rays shooting around his head. It looks like he's wearing like a brown coat. His eyes are yellow, like he's like sick. He looks like he's sick, obviously, because he looks like a monster or an alien. Okay, next image, white rectangle background. To the right of the rectangle, inside of it is a small square with rounded edges. Inside of that is three people, the word episode. Okay, next one, in the center of the rectangle is a square with rounded edges and a superhero looking cat. To the right of that, on the very right side of the rectangle, is another square with rounded edges and a Jeep going up a hill. This looks like the picture that looks like an image that was in one of the other screenshots, but it may be a little bit different, but it looks eerily similar. So, this is something I would go back and check out if I cared, but I don't. But for you guys, audience out there, take note of that. The sky is blue in the background. The Jeep is red. This Jeep is different because there's no top to this. I just noticed that there's like a big, huge, outsized antenna on the back of it. The tires are gray and the rims are like a light white, transparent white, like transparent type white, I don't know. And then on the left bottom side of the square looks like, I don't know, there's a pit, it's something. I don't know what it is. And then you can actually see the layers of the hill that this cat's going up. So it's like a cross section picture, like they cut the earth in half, and it's a picture like that. So what I mean is you can see like beneath the grass that the Jeep is climbing is a layer of Indian clay, and then below that is a layer of desert dirt. And so that's a unique shot, pretty cool shot. And, I wish I would have been able to know that this was a different Jeep image than the first one. But now I do. So whatever, it doesn't matter anyways, because this is just for fun. And really, it's, this is just, if you guys see something cool, go to Google Play Store and go click on it, download it. Super easy. Check out what they got to offer anyways. This is the end, guys. YT family, my name is Gabriel Flores. If you like this video, stay tuned, check out my other ones, and I have more coming. Peace out, world.